Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back
To the channel, honey.
Yes, indeed, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. We are here another day, sipping on this good tequila because we need it. It's been a week. It's been a week.
This is needed. Get into it.
Yes,
Okay.
y'all. Please get into it. We about to talk about these messy assholes. These Real Housewives of Atlanta. What's this
Honey, episode 3.
3? Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Y'all. Let's go ahead and like I said, get your tequila. We on the Terramana today again.
Reposado.
Yes,
not the Blanco.
Like yeah, that Blanco is probably kind of strong, but the Reposado works pretty well. So yeah, we on that. And make sure you got your Red Bulls and all that other good shit, y'all. All right, so let's get into this Real Housewives.
Yes. So Sheree, she does a brunch at her house for Marlo and Sonya.
Why?
I feel the same.
What? Well, all that fucking food. Why y'all hoes got motherfucking private chefs?
Sheree's been advertising her chef since last year. I don't even know if she cooks. Maybe that's how she's maintaining that body, because she has somebody maintaining the calories.
I bet you her ass live at the damn chateau in lieu of a payment. I bet you, because I'm trying to figure out you too. One, you having some issues with paying somebody too, but you stay with a motherfucking private chef. I'm confused. Y'all hoes don't like to cook.
Chef was for weight as well.
Y'all, we in the South. Why y'all hoes don't know how to cook? Yeah, the hoes that don't got no money is the ones that's out here getting the private chefs is what's killing me. Sheree, you need to stop all that fucking food. Y'all should have sent some of that over here.
That was a lot of food for 3 people. 3 people that you know is gonna nibble.
Honey, her chef lives there and probably got her daughter or son downstairs, so she fixed it for them too.
Hopefully so. So they talk about BravoCon and how negatively Mama Joyce spoke about Todd.
Where the hell do you think BravoCon is?
I don't know where they had it at this last time, but I've been watching it on Bravo.
They show it.
Oh, okay. On TV.
Okay. Mama Joyce.
Yeah.
Things about Todd.
He's still short.
At this point, I get to things about Todd.
Child, Candy needs to stop talking about me. She needs to start fixing what's going on under her roof, because the streets are talking. And the streets are your mama.
Yeah. She was why you still being so disrespectful towards Todd? I mean, it's been years.
You so damn messy.
Very messy.
You are so messy, and it makes no sense. And it's like, I don't know if you're trying to do it for the camera, for when you have your couple minutes on the show or wherever y'all be at, or maybe you feel like you still need to continue it up because people are still asking you questions. Like some people can't step away from the past, but I'm gonna need you to go ahead and fix that narrative because they've been together for too fucking long.
Got 2 fucking kids.
Okay, got businesses on businesses together.
Yeah, that's a lot of properties.
And you still talking about this man ain't got no work.
He obviously works. And yeah. So Sonya mentions that Drew tried to make amends but acted a fool at the BravoCon. She talked about, a little text message that she got from Drew, and then says that when they got on BravoCon, Drew tried to give her shade again. So Sheree, she also talks about Kenya in the whole Martell situation and how she just wants people to be, happy for her. And she wouldn't have dated Martell, if she had watched the, season of that he was on Love and Huntsville Marriage. Yeah, Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what he was on. And she was like, yeah, I know how he acted on there. And, that's not the man that I would have wanted to date either. But this man that I'm seeing in Martell is totally different. So you think if he was like that with his wife, he's not going to be like that with you?
Yeah, I ain't got there yet.
And it ain't even been 2-3 years. I'm confused as to why you think he made a big old change just for you.
I'm confused on why you told these hoes that Kenya came to your fulfillment center. That ain't your shit. That is not your shit, Sheree. And you know what? I'm gonna continue to be on your motherfucking head because you the messiest one out here, spreading the most motherfucking bullshit. You stay talking about candy in the motherfucking bathroom and men or whatever. It's like, girl, you need to worry about yourself and paying the people that you sitting up here trying to employ, and you just getting on my motherfucking nerves. So anytime I see you, I got something to say about you.
There's a problem.
That is not your fulfillment center. Stop lying to these folks.
Honey.
You got a shelf of motherfucking merchandise. That's only 187 motherfucking items. I'm gonna need you to stop. Stop playing with these people. She only got enough to fill up motherfucking Decatur. Like, you can't even send out worldwide. That's why your site is down. Because you don't have the resources to mail out worldwide or even just over around the United States. I'm gonna need you to get your money up. You need to go ahead and start renting out some areas in the motherfucking chateau. Have people paying you some fucking rent. So you go get a real fulfillment center. Or how about you use a room or something? You got sitting up here with a motherfucking hair, a beauty salon, and whatever bullshit in the motherfucking bottom of your damn house. Make that your fucking fulfillment center. I'm gonna need you to think logical here. Wasting unnecessary money that you ain't got. That's what Martell is there for. He gave you a little temporary fulfillment center, huh? Girl, I cannot. You too fucking old to be playing out here. Too fucking old to be playing.
Honey. So Drew and Ralph, they go on a little rock climbing date per their therapist's request.
They was a mess on that fucking wall.
They was talking about, continuing therapy as she's climbing up and sliding down the wall.
And Drew, wait. I'm like, get your wife off that fucking wall.
So she mentions that the song that he helped her produce that she wrote was at 30K views or 30K streams. And she, says that they could have done a lot better had he been more focused on, the song. Rob. Ralph is saying that they didn't have a marketing team and they didn't have a real strategy behind it. And he's been trying to focus on business and work. And Drew just thinks that if they work together, it'll help them to stay closer within their marriage. I think that you need to stop using the music as a way for you to be closer to your husband. Maybe you get more time with him because y'all in the studio for so long. But I think you got to figure out another way around it because at the end of the day, like he said, business is business. We need our business. This is how we make money. This is how we take care of our family. And, your music is something that I support you with doing, but, it's going to take a lot more of my time to, do the promotion and the, producing and the marketing and all of those things. And you're just going to have to find a different way to make it work for your marriage, period.
But what are you doing, Ralph? If you're not doing this, what are you doing?
We found out what he was doing.
I thought he was in IT.
Yeah. He has a IT business. I don't know if he maybe shops his IT services to different, businesses throughout the Atlanta area. But yeah, he mentioned it.
A long time ago. Gotcha. This y'all project and y'all need to stick to it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least finish the EP up with her if that's something that you committed to.
Maybe he only wanted to produce 1 or 2 songs. Some producers don't stick with you the whole album.
Well, it sounds like she don't know that because she was under the impression that you was doing the whole thing. And I was too, truthfully, just based off of the last episode, how you were, oh yeah, like you seem so hyped, like her, like you really involved. So I kind of thought this was going to be a from beginning to end type thing. And then you do whatever you do. But okay, Mr. Todd, you and Todd, y'all better go find y'all lane and get to it.
Y'all got to finish up what y'all doing with the ladies, okay?
Then.
So Kenya, she asks Monyetta to do a choreography for her surprise performance at HBCU Magic City Classics.
Mayetta, I didn't know you was a choreographer.
I didn't know Mayetta was a choreographer either. But then again, you were just a friend of the show, and we didn't get to hear a lot about who you were, what you were about. So that was great information.
Yeah, it was. Like, y'all getting on my nerves, want to give us information 20 years later. What the fuck?
So Mayetta says that she's actually going to do Toya's wedding. Y'all know Toya, who's married to Red, Tiny's friend and Lil Wayne's ex-wife. She's going to choreograph a dance routine for the bridesmaid. I seen the routine. It was posted on their Instagram accounts. It was a nice routine. It wasn't, a lot because they were all in dresses or whatever, but it was a good performance.
I didn't see it. I have to go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
See what you can do, Mayetta.
Yeah, it was a cute one to sell.
Okay.
So, Candy, she meets up with Don Juan to complete her to-do list regarding the businesses. She had 10 things on this to-do list, and it didn't seem like all 10 was in the same location. Candy was here, there, everywhere.
Yeah, she's going to be moving around for sure.
She and Todd agreed that she's not going to be the lead in his movie, but more so just a supporting actress, and she's also going to be producing. I think that was a good move.
Yeah, give somebody else an opportunity. You got enough projects yourself that you star in, so.
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
So she says that Todd is helping her get to her EGOT status, honey. She wants that Emmy, that Grammy, that Oscar, and that Tony. And Candy, I think you're going to get it.
You think so?
I think she's going to get it.
I hope so. Me personally, I love Candy. But I think Candy could use some acting lessons, truthfully. She gives me Beyonce. Something about you and Beyonce when y'all acted like what has to be the perfect role.
She did a good job on that role that she had on Lifetime.
What movie?
It was one of the 7 Deadly Sins.
I ain't seen it.
She did an awesome job on that. So I think it's those starting roles that you seen where she was kind of struggling, same way as Beyonce did when she was kind of struggling. But that role that Candy had on that Lifetime movie, she did an awesome job.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
You should.
I should.
So they talk about Mama Joyce dissing Todd, and and Candy says that she doesn't care how her mom feels about her husband, but she would rather for her mom to be a little bit more respectful of her marriage. And I think so as well. Mama Joyce got to get it together. It's obvious that Candy ain't leaving this man. That's her husband, and she gonna stick beside him.
Period.
A man she would want for her daughter.
I probably would have picked anyone that had a decent job.
Oh, how is Todd?
What did bother him was that Kayla was the one who told him about what my mama said.
Your mom was dissing.
Yeah, Riley called me about that too.
I'm trying to be cool.
Period. And how dare you just be on these platforms talking shit? You gotta slow that down, honey. Slow that down.
You have got to, Mama Joyce,
for
the sake of your relationship with your daughter and your grandkids.
Honey, I definitely believe what Marlo said. Like, Marlo said, Candy need to be concerned about her and what them folks out there saying in the streets. AKA what Mama Joyce is out there saying in the street, because Mama Joyce is the streets. Let Marlo tell it. And at this point it is, because every time you hear something from Mama Joyce, is the streets said. Well, I got from the streets. She's a street.
She is a street. So Ralph and Drew, they prepare for cousin Courtney. Y'all know we met cousin Courtney last episode to come over to the house.
Why?
I don't understand why Courtney is coming over to y'all house, or better yet, why y'all had to air that she was coming over. That's ultimately his cousin, right? Y'all could have done that off camera. Why did you have to have her at the time that y'all was screening?
Why the fuck you got a personal chef still? I'm just...
She's trying to maintain her weight.
No, you not. Stop lying, Drew. Stop lying. At this point, I'm finna get with these other girls. Because how many years have you been on here? At least 3 to 4 years at this point. And you've been dropping it with Drew for how fucking long? And you still trying to drop it? A year is enough time to lose some weight if you serious. If you out here giving money to people that's supposed to be helping you lose some fucking weight, you need to return that shit back to sender and ask for a motherfucking refund. Because you the same size.
She ain't going to be able to, the way that Ralph be saying, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot.
He was on that shit, wasn't he?
Every other minute, Ralph was, let's take a
He
shot.
was lit.
Ralph wants to get to the shots, honey.
I don't blame you. When you get that first of that shot,
Let's go.
What we doing next? Where the next one?
Yes.
What we doing?
Yes.
Y'all ready?
Right.
Hell yeah.
So Drew, she got an invite from her friend Candace, who wants her to come on to do a sing along for her show at the City Winery in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Right now, at that time she was in Chicago. Now, mind you, she did have Shamari DeVoe, who was supposed to be guest spotting on the show with her, but then she couldn't. She had other obligations. So she asked Drew. Drew accepted, and we meet Courtney's ex-husband.
Her baby daddy.
Basically, we meet her baby daddy, Bryce Wilson, who was a member of Groove Theory back in the 90s. And we also found out he did a movie with Drew 10 years ago. So they had already knew each other, but just didn't know that was his woman.
Do you think he was on Beauty Shop? That don't look like the dude that be braiding the women hair.
No.
Them old pictures they showed look just like him.
No, that's not him.
That's not him.
No.
Damn, I thought that was him.
It looked kind of like him, but it wasn't him.
Okay.
Courtney, not Courtney.
Drew
decides to call Candy to invite Candy to her show with Candace. Courtney, she beelines to the back with the men when she sees that,
as you should,
Drew is gonna call Candy, which you should. That was respectful for you to not overexert yourself.
Exactly.
Basically, Drew is saying that she didn't know what was going on because she wasn't there. She was with her dad. She was not there.
But
we all know she wasn't there. I do believe that you knew what had happened. I know that Ralph was there, and I don't know how much Ralph came. Well, we saw what he told you on the last episode. You know that she had got into it with Candy. But he didn't really give any details. Now, whether he gave you them details off the show or not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm gonna be on the fence about that.
Your ass motherfucking knew, and you were being very messy because you invited everyone. You didn't have to call Candy at that moment. You could have called Sheree and invited her then, and wait to call Candy after Courtney left. Like, that was being very messy, and I don't know. You sounded just like Sonya.
Candy over Sheree because Candy is a singer, and maybe Candy has been encouraging her to do more music.
What I'm saying is, she invited everybody. So that invite at that time didn't have to be Candy's invite. It could have been somebody else's invite. Mm-hmm. She made that Candy's invite because she was being messy because Courtney was there. Mm-hmm. Because even when you called her, we having family time. Look, Ralph's cousin Courtney here. Why the fuck you showing her? You know they got beef. That don't even make fucking sense. Drew, go sit the fuck down somewhere.
She didn't know it was that serious.
She knew that shit. I don't like that. You acting like Sonya. That's fake.
So Drew asked Courtney about what happened between her and Candy to get all the details. Mm-hmm. And Courtney mentions that Sonya was the one who encouraged her to confront Candy over at Sheree's house. Okay. I do remember. Yes. I do remember Sonya laughing at her jokes and saying, what? And, she did say maybe you should talk to Candy about it. So she did urge her to talk to Candy. So, Sonya, the way that you acted in that first episode, as if you didn't know that Courtney was going to bring the drama to your husband's party, you knew it because you did encourage her to do it. But I don't think you thought it was going to go that far. I don't know why, because Courtney was Courtney when you met her.
Very much so. She ain't been no other different way since then. So
you brought that upon yourself.
I know.
So they talk about Sonya switching sides. And Sonya, you are a fence straddler. You do be on both sides. You do not tell the full story all the time until somebody confronts you about what it is that you said. You're not going to initially give it. Okay?
I feel like, why is you even telling her? I mean, wasn't Sonya your friend? Ain't you known Sonya longer? Like, I didn't like that shit. Like, she just, oh yeah, we gotta, well, since you're talking about it, let me go ahead. That's just like Rob sitting over there saying, hey, when old girl, we're cousins. Oh, we cousins? Like, come on. Like, y'all just so ready to open up to this girl. And Drew, you finna let her play you into some bullshit because Courtney already starting off bad. You don't know what she was saying before, and if y'all don't know, y'all need to go ahead and look at our last episode. But you gonna let her sweep you right up in her bullshit because Courtney she don't got no filter. I'm not even gonna say Courtney doesn't have a filter. She doesn't.
Loud.
It's not even loud. I want to say filter because she needs a buffer. She needs a buffer or an auto correction. She needs a publicist. Somebody tell her what to and what not to say. And Drew, if you keep hanging around her, they're gonna group your ass with her. You and your cousin gonna be up off the fucking show in a minute.
Marlo, she talks about losing her oldest nephew to gun violence, and she also explains that's why she's so hard on her two young nephews that are staying with her. Sorry for your loss. We were not aware.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So Drew, she goes to rehearsal at the city winery with Courtney. And, we see her get ready and get prepared for the show. All the ladies come to support her, including Sonya. And Sonya, she asks Manietta, Candy, and Kenya what their issues are with Marlo.
Why?
Sonya.
Why did you do that? What does it matter? Who gives a fuck?
What does it matter?
Marlo wasn't even at the fucking table with your messy ass.
So why are you even asking?
Messy. Y'all hoes getting messier this season. Like, y'all been messy.
It's like,
but y'all on that messy shit.
Sonya, you want to be in the middle of some shit.
Because she ain't got nothing else to fucking talk about. That's why. You ain't got shit else to talk about. Clearly, you and your man ain't trying for a baby, although y'all keep saying y'all are, and you sitting over there miserable with a house with 10 fucking people in it. I'm gonna need you to have several seats.
Sheree, she doesn't attend, of course, because y'all know it's a rocky relationship.
Because she fucking messy too.
And Drew.
Talking about she's sick. Girl, bye.
Drew, she does a quick little 43-second reel.
Special guest, Miss Drew Sidora. Don't she look good? That's my sis. Yes. Love me. I'm gonna 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 love me all the way. I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna love me all the way.
On stage. It was literally just, I felt like it was more so of a warm up.
Drew, I'd have been tried. I'd have felt tried.
Rather than a show. You said, come see my show. Come see me sing. So, of course, people are thinking that you're about to put on at least a 1 to 3 minute performance. No, ma'am.
Maybe she, as in Drew, said that that's all that she wanted to do. Because I do believe, had Shamari been there, Shamari wouldn't have had done that. I think Shamari probably would have did some original music.
Okay, Shamari was going to get up there and tear the stage down.
Okay, then.
We done seen her little ass bopping all over the stage.
Honey,
Drew, your vocals was not hitting.
It wasn't.
You gave me the role that you played on the TLC movie.
Yeah.
You wasn't giving me Drew Sidor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you came out bopping. I'm like, what the fuck is you bopping to, girl? Calm down.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
It was an unnecessary performance.
It really, you should not have invited them. You should have, sent it to them, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm still working on my music. Look what I'm doing, this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. And you could have sent it out to the group instead of them coming dressed up, ready to see a performance. And you didn't give that. So, yeah, she got the fucking real. Mm-hmm. The ladies asked why Drew didn't have more time.
She had 43 seconds. Bravo, so fucking messy. Yes. They gonna count this shit. And I said, 43 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna give her a minute, but Bravo showed us how long it was.
43 seconds.
Yes. So Sonya asked,
why? With your messy ass.
Sonya asked Drew about what happened at BravoCon. Like, why was she giving so much shade at BravoCon? Drew said that Sonya unfollowed her after she dropped her merch. And Sonya says it was because of Drew flipping her hair in her face at the reunion last season. That's the reason why you unfollow somebody?
Did you unfollow her after the reunion?
Or was it after she dropped her merch like she said? Okay then.
Sonya.
Okay then. And so yeah, when I see you, bitch, it's nothing. I'm gonna give you the same energy you giving me. Nothing.
Honey, y'all.
So I don't understand what she was expecting from Drew after you did what you did. Anyway, they end up squashing their beef, hugging it out per usual.
Shit, because they're gonna be back into it next 2 episodes. I'm sure.
Yes. Candy talks to Courtney about Sonya mentioning the Candy being ghetto and hood. And of course, Courtney, she takes accountability. She said, yes, I did say that you brought out the ghetto. You brought out the hood.
But I'm from the hood too. I'm the hood.
My whole family is hood. We all hood. So I understand you trying to smooth things over by taking accountability and admitting to what you said. But your excuse, you know what I'm saying? Like how you try to validate justify what you were saying, kind of we all hood. My whole family hood. That's just like me saying about my white friends.
Okay, then. You know that's exactly how you sound. It is.
Yeah, like Courtney, that wasn't a good way to try and smooth it over. Yes, I said it, but I didn't mean it in a malicious way. However, if I hurt you when I said that, I apologize and move the fuck on. Instead, she went back and forth with Candy once again.
Unnecessary. You should have stood in your truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said it. Mm-hmm. And moving right along. Like, I mean, I'm not going to go back and forth with you about it. This is what I felt when I went there and I noticed this. This was something I felt. So, yes, I very much said it. And Candy hopped on that head. She said, I don't just bring the hood out. I bring everybody out.
Exactly.
Her. Okay, then.
So, Sonya, she brings up Sonya.
Hey, she got a lot of shit to bring up.
It's the third or fourth time you done brought something up this episode. You're a messy bitch.
That's what you are.
Okay, so Sonya brings up the whole issue between Monyetta and Marlo from Jamaica.
This shit was a year ago.
Monyetta clearly just said, no, I didn't speak to her. And the reason why I didn't speak to her was because I didn't like how she tried to portray me on TV. I went back, I watched the episode. You made it seem like Candy had me on the leash and I was finally able to go out and speak. But I wasn't speaking for myself, is what you said. So what's the problem with that? If she don't want to speak to Marlo, she ain't got to speak to Marlo. They just told you it wasn't no motherfucking issues. Why you bringing it up again, Sonya? Okay, so Drew, she asks about Blaze. How's the restaurant? How's it going? You know, we were there. We know that there was an issue that happened, an incident that happened. How's that going, Candy? And Candy basically just says that it's a private matter. However, Marlo acted like she didn't know what incident. She was like, oh, you mean the shooting? So Marlo feels like Candy can't address her drama on camera. This is the second time this whole shooting at Blaze restaurant has come up. They've already said it's an ongoing investigation. Producers, y'all know this. So maybe y'all was trying to tell Drew to ask about it on camera because you thought Candy was going to give a different response. I like the way that Drew did not say shooting. She said incident because at this point, it was an incident. And we all know what the incident is. It was all over social media and the news.
But why is that affecting you? Like, I can understand it could be a trigger, but for you to react the way that you react, I'm still trying to figure it out. And I'm also trying to figure out, like, why you so hung up on Candy? You talk about Candy at least 70% of any show that you on. It's Candy this. I don't know why Candy feel this way about me. I don't know why Candy and Candy and Candy and Girl, why you keep talking about Candy? If she do not want to say what the fucking problem is, she do not want to say it. And if you, in that moment, wanted some comfort from the ladies, then you should have just said, oh, you talking about the shooting? Oh yeah, yeah. You know what, y'all? That situation was really hard because I just lost my nephew a couple years back. That's how you should have segue into that,
Right.
instead of whatever the fuck you thought you was trying to do, because that shit really annoyed me.
But my issue was, why you bringing it up now? Because they showed a clip of you and Candy talking about this 2 years ago.
They showed the text and the visit.
Y'all was still taping Real Housewives of Atlanta. This was 2 seasons ago. This was one of the scenes that was not aired. However, they have y'all on camera during a scene, and you was talking about your nephew being murdered. So why are you bringing that back up now after there was a shooting at Blaze restaurant?
Marlo want to be like this with Candy, and she was hoping with the situation that Candy had, that maybe that would have brought her closer because they share a common situation, I guess.
That ain't no common situation.
It's not common. And he was not working at Candy's place when it happened. So I don't know what more sympathy you were expecting from Candy. No,
he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't know what more sympathy that you was expecting. This was like Brooke and fucking Jackie.
Yeah, it just doesn't match. So 30 minutes after they get done wrapping up, Marlo pulls Drew to the side, and she decides to want to argue with argue with Drew about her saying incident instead of saying shooting. Marlo says that it's triggering for her because she wanted to discuss more about her loss. You should have made time to talk about your loss instead of saying, "Oh, you meant shooting." You should have said, "Yeah, Drew, I know about the incident, and then my nephew, so forth, so on." But you didn't, so you lost that opportunity. So you used Drew as a motherfucking issue to do just that.
Period, because your real issue is with Candy and production,
not
Drew.
Right. So she was upset that Candy acted like she didn't know about her nephew's shooting the next day after it aired, and she just blew up on Drew for no reason. And I think, Marlo, you're spiraling.
You are going through something. You are definitely going through something.
Like, you try to act like it's all good and you're okay and you got it together, but in reality, boo, how you are being portrayed, how you present yourself, you are going through something. What it is, I'm not really sure the root cause or the issue just yet. I know you got your nephews back. Maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed and you don't realize
finances.
It could be finances.
For some reason, I just kind of feel that because you give me envy.
Yeah.
You're very envious.
Yeah.
Of definitely Candy, but depending on the situation, it could be somebody else's situation, something they get. And that envy to me comes from me not having something that you have. And maybe maybe you want more money, or I don't know, but
yeah,
we need to figure it out.
So y'all make sure y'all let us know down in the comments what you thought about this episode.
Honey.
What y'all think about the whole Drew and Courtney situation, the whole Courtney and Candy situation, the whole Marlo and Candy situation, the whole Mayetta and Marlo. What do y'all think? It's a whole lot of fucking situations for no reason, right? So y'all let us know down there in the comments what y'all think. Make sure y'all hit that like, dislike, subscribe, follow, and definitely comment if you can.
For sure. Please do that. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Yes. All platforms. Hit us up.
Hit us up, and we're going to see y'all next time.
Peace.